Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to our future Hive City, the greatest of them all, if I plan it correctly, which we are going to find out if I can do. So, we've had this foundation from the last time, and someone told me, which I completely ignored, that you can transfer power through the tubeway station. I don't know why I always ignore that. I think I even used it a few times, but I never really connected that in my brain or whatever. So I can definitely build a tubeway connection here without any issues and bring power everywhere. So first, I'm going to plan the stations. Do not build them, I just want to have connections. Okay, so this will be difficult. I want to pack here a lot of stuff, and I want to be dense. And of course, we need to be able to cover the area. We are working on these platforms here. That's good. Why didn't I go all the way here? Because of the overhang? Yeah, because it's going all the way here. I don't think that's too bad. Maybe I can do it that way. After all, I think we can. I guess that will be alright. For the tubeway, I will always find a way how to get up. I think we can continue with it like that. We are out of metal, of course. How's the mine? Yeah, 84% productivity, that's quite good. Let's prioritize them by horse. 32 unemployed. Let's have additional hauling post. I think that would be good addition. And smelters, how many smelters? 3 smelters. Yeah, but we need to increase our scrap metal production. But I removed that one mine. We will be bringing it back somewhere. I have not decided exactly where yet. Let's first try to plan this settlement. Maybe I really should do just the stations first and then build around them. But I need to build it a way that I will be able to cover the whole area. So I should already work on that before even starting building everything. Now I need to decide on distances between the stations. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12. Maybe 12 blocks apart, or maybe 9 blocks. Wouldn't that be too close? I mean, like this. Is that a 9, right? Can I count? Yeah, I can still count a little bit. Okay, let's do another 9. That's here. So that's 9 blocks between the stations. And here this way the same. So that's 1, 3. Okay, I will need more platforms to do that. Have it like this, then go all the way almost to the edge. I need to keep 1 block empty to make sure that I will be able to build. To build the overhangs, but I should first decide from which way to where I will go with the overhangs, because we can start here and build it that way. We can start here and go this way. Plenty of opportunities. We can use the 6x1 overhangs, or I can use just these metal platforms, but I think I will go with the overhangs because they are a little bit more, you know, not dynamic. I can't find out the word for it. More flexible, yeah. Because if let's say I build it here and I want to build a tubeway in this location, I need to remove the whole damn thing. But if I have overhangs and I want a tubeway here, I just remove this one, and then, you know, I can fill the gaps around it. If there are no, you know, massive buildings that will be blocking the way, and I accidentally removed one of the platforms, fix that. So I think I will go with the overhangs. And we need, this is our baseline, so we need 4 blocks high. And 4 blocks that are just the platforms. Let's do it this way. Maybe I can save a little bit on this. So this is one style that we can use. Let's ponder this for a while. This is a one style. The other one that I can do, but will limit the height slightly, is this one. But this one will probably not work because of the district crossing height. Let's district crossing, district center. Can I fit it under? You see, I can't fit it there, so I will lose that one height. We can fix that if I'll go 1 block higher. But I don't think that's really necessary. But this may be a better option to do it. Like if we go... We will be 1 block higher, but we will make sure that... Where are you? Always forget. We can fit district center everywhere. It's only one building, I know, but I don't want to have a random bump in the middle of our, floor. And we can even stack some buildings here. Yeah, you see, like storage. We can fit 2 here. And here we can fit a little bit more. Yeah, we can fit something like this. That's not bad. I think I will go with this second option. This first one I used many times before when covering big swaths of land. So I may just swap it for that other one this time. So let's try and plan this first before I commit to anything, and we will find out how well that will go. They can't reach here, can they? Oh, they can. Okay, let's remove the roads from down here first, because I don't want them to accidentally start working on it. And I don't really want to keep the game paused for the next, I don't know, 20 minutes while we'll be, planning this. They will still be able to reach some of the parts, but that's fine. I can plan on the further side to just test it out, if it will even work the way I want. Okay, they can't reach this now. Good. So it will be like this, and then we need to go from here. That's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks here. Whoop, I missed that. And here is another decision that I can do. Either I will do this and then continue with just like that, or I will be making these. Let me show you what I mean. We can go like this, or we can go just like into each other. No. Yeah. Or we can go like this. One behind the other. This feels like more open, more room. This feels like more cramped, and there is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks between these two. Empty, and here we will have 10 blocks. Yes, here we have 10 blocks between. So I think this is a better option. And it feels more open. Not that it is important, but I think this may work well. They can, and I kept the game paused anyways. Okay, whatever. I just noticed now. They can reach this, but I'm not sure I want them to start building. You know what? Let's quickly plan this, and then I can unpause it if it will be, if I will be fine with it. And here, yes, this is connecting rather nicely. This will be, of course, a little bit lower, but that's not an issue. We can fill it up with terrain blocks and continue with the farming, but this will be a different district up here. Highly probably that will be a different district. So we can continue like this and figure out how we will go further. It will be the same design. So that's here. Oh, I missed by one block. It will be the same design. These storages will not be here. I will remove them. I'm planning it like this because I don't want to put any buildings down before have a clear picture of how the roofs will be done. Or not really a roof, but the next level. And here we can do a double. And under all these platforms, maybe I will move the stations around a little bit, because under all these platforms we can have roads built. And it is taking really a little bit of space, not too much. And then if I want roads, well, if I want roads, we can have roads here on this right one, all the way to the edge. Okay, let's plan the rest first. And then I will plan the stations. Yeah, I think I decided this will be it, so let's unpause the game. They can build it. It's fine. Anyways, they can build only the lower portions, which are just platforms. These we will build a little bit later, but I want it to be already done. I'm in the planning stage at least. And upwards, we will really need only one tubeway connection somewhere where we will have district crossings. We will not need any other connection upwards because that will be a different district. So we will not need many paths up. Alright, let's empty these industrial piles with dirt. Let's move them somewhere where we will not be building anything, like here. We can stockpile a little bit more dirt, that's fine. Don't build those stations. Yeah, don't build them. Okay, now for the stations. So I want paths like this. I need to first try building some buildings, if that will fit nicely. But we can move the road by one block to each side. But this is how I would want it to be, I guess. This is the middle of the district, so we will go with the same design further away. And this is a lot of space for industry, housing, hydroponics, highly probably. Yeah, we can be growing more food here. Maybe we can convert some of these locations even for some small farms, like for the blueberries, coffee bushes, or whatever. But probably I will just add that second farm as I mentioned last time here. I have no idea how many beavers we will have in this district, but let's say we will need at least 20 for the district crossing, maybe more. And district crossing will be to the district above, district to the left, and district to forward or north. So we will need 1, 2, 3 separate district crossings for 3 districts. Because I'm planning 4 districts here on this 0 level. So we will need, if I go with 2 district crossings for each district, that will be 20, 40, 60 beavers just for the district crossings. So 30 beavers just in this district for moving stuff between districts. It sounds complicated because I can't explain it properly because I'm a dumb. You will see when I will put it together, hopefully. So I don't really like how this road is, but we will be extending it further, so this may be fine. But let's remove this for now, remove the station. I may move the stuff around. What if I'll go with the stations like this? Always one block away from the path. Here we'll probably Oh yeah, we can have a pad like this. This is quite a big area. We can have at the edge another station. I want a lot of stations. And maybe I should grow from here more organically, but I would rather to plan it further to, you know, avoid any problems. Let's connect these roads together for now so they can build everything. So station, station, station. Just don't build them. I first need to connect them from the bottom with the tubeway. Or maybe I should just build the stations and work around them. So there are 9 blocks from each other. And here, maybe let's go like this. Like next to these pillars. Yeah, I think this is fine. And maybe at the far end here, let's have another set of stations like this. These are not in the middle, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Maybe I can turn them around. Build it that facing that way upwards. Or north way. I'm not sure. Wish these stations had like multiple entrances. That would be best. Let's have a road like this. So how much space do we have here? That's 11 blocks by 13. And down here we have 10 by 11. Okay, I think that's not bad. We can put medium warehouses over place here. We can fit or some well-being stuff. Housing will be probably kept closer to the districts. Yeah, I think the stations can be like this. Now, for the tubeway connections, so every one of them will have vertical tubeway in the middle. It will be much easier to determine where they need to be if I put it in the middle. So let's first plan all that infrastructure that we will need, including power shafts, because there will be some industrial buildings or any other buildings that requires power. Now let's put back those stations. Oh, this one should be offset by 1. Yeah, like this. Don't put it all the way to the edge. Don't edge it too much. Yeah, and they are nicely separated equally from each other. Well, except for this length, but that's okay. Now, down here we will just connect them like this. So we will make one big grid. Hopefully that will help a lot with moving stuff around. Whoop, that was a lag. And then power shaft. Yeah, I shouldn't have built those stations yet, but that's fine. Because I should have put vertical power shafts first. Huh, and I see a problem with this design. I should have put these tubeways 1 block further away, back here, like that, because, let me show you, I will need a tubeway to go like that, and here, through here, I will be able to connect vertical power shaft to a station. Like that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to reach, you know, this inside where it is locked in. But this will be connected, right? Right. So that will be connected, and we will have a power access here inside this blob here, block or whatever to call it. We can then extend it wherever we want. We can even drag it by the close to the tubeway. We can do this. It's just the logs, and we will have then option to connect anywhere we want. And to bring power here, we can do the same vertical power shaft from the other side. Oh, we are way too close. All right. So from where I can connect, maybe I need these tubeways. Yeah, this is in the outer corner. I need it to be in the inner corner to be able to connect it through station. All right. Okay, so this will be moved here. Vertical power shaft there. This vertical tubeway here. And then another vertical power shaft here. Then platforms, station like this. Yes, let's shift this. So tubeway will be connected like that. And here we will have, you see, that power shaft connected. Perfect. Alright, so I need to rebuild the stations again. But that's okay. That's why I'm figuring it out right now. And not later. And here in a corner, again, vertical power shaft. Vertical power shaft from the other side. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's do the same design everywhere. We don't really need to bring the power shaft to this little edge here, but let's do it anyways. You never know. And now we can put the stations back again. And let's confirm. Yes, they will be all connected. Perfect. Now the rest of the stations. Ooh, I don't have this station in the correct position. Yeah, I shifted it by one block to the right. Okay. I made a mistake with the very first station here. Never mind, the whole setup just needs to be shifted by one block to the left. Like this. Yeah, no problem, no problem. So this tubeway was in the correct position before. I didn't need it to move it. This is why the planning stage is very important. And I usually don't plan it this deep, this deep when I'm building anything. But here I should. I really should. Okay. So how is it done? Vertical here. That's in a correct position. Now I just need... Yeah, the tubeway needs to be shifted, right? No, the power shaft should be here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so these stations are good. I just need to build the vertical power shafts. And we can put back the stations. And I will, of course, double check that if everything is correct. Here, I need to shift this, yeah, to the edge. Vertical tubeway should be here. And this should be the power shaft. Okay, I think that's done. Now I just need to move the power shaft. Move the tubeway underground. Yes. Okay, that's connected. Now for the power shaft to make sure that everything will be connected. Yes. Oh. Oh yeah, these are the middle ones. Yeah, I should have added more vertical power shafts here or connected from the outside. But I don't want a half-baked solution, so yeah, these should have multiple. Oh, I can't add that side, yeah, because the stations are 2x3. And I don't want to go above ground. Okay, I will connect it differently. This is fine. This is fine. Let's keep it as it is. I don't want to go above ground. Let's still build these power shafts like this. So we will have prepared connections everywhere, because I can block this with the buildings above ground, and then I will need to, remove them or get stairs down here and connect them that way. But here on this side, we can reconnect the power shafts easily like this. Even if they are not connected really here in the middle. And that's fine. A little bit more redundant power shafts. But it is good. Okay, I like this. And everything should be fine now. Everything should be connected, so they can start working on it. That's a lot of resources. And of course, we are out of the metal blocks. But at least we have planks and logs, so they can start with that. Let's go turbo speed. That was a lot of planning. I'm going to save just in case. You never know. Because if it crashes, I will go cry in a corner that I will need to, plan it again. So better safe than sorry. Okay, these old storages, remove them. You should collect... Oh, we have a drought. Okay. And I was going to say you should collect all this rubble. That would be really nice of you. Alright, they are all building the tubeways and power shafts. Great. And we can plant the rest of these overhangs here, now that the storages are gone. Okay, so the whole new level will be like this. And it was already planned. Perfect. So we have our boundaries where we can build. So that's good to know. And I can plant the rest of the buildings later here inside. But first we really need to build all that infrastructure, which will take some time. Okay, scrap metal is increasing. Our smelters are working great. Let's switch them to bots. Yeah, that will be better. Let's have bots working here, and maybe I will build a few more. We will see how much of the scrap metal we'll be stockpiling. And if the storage will still going up, I will go and add another smelter. Okay, it seems that we are still increasing the scrap metal. Let's add 2 more smelters. Of course, we will need an engine here. Or maybe 2. And we are going to add more charging stations at the same time. And to improve the efficiency of our iron bots, yeah, we should definitely at least build the control tower. It's not that expensive. Yeah, let's build it here by the mine. And the next thing to improve the bots is grease. What we need for grease? Extract and canola oil. We are not even producing canola oil, or are we? We have canola seeds. But I don't think we are producing any canola oil. Where did I even planted canola? Oh yeah, up here. Okay, so that's a new one. Let's add then an oil press. Do we have enough power here? Kinda. Maybe let's build it here and another engine. So where are you? Oil press. Here. Let's build 2 oil presses. A storage for canola oil. And the storage for canola seeds close by. Not too far away. Canola seeds. And then grease factory. Grease factory needs 200 power. That's quite a lot. I will need a bunch of engines all over the place. I know this is a mess, but this is all only temporary. For a couple of more seasons. And here we can have a grease. And that should improve the efficiency of our bots. Mining and working smelters and all of that good stuff. So we will be importing some grease here, close to the mine. They don't have a charging stations anywhere nearby. We are not using this food factory, so let's remove them. And instead, we are going to build a bunch of charging stations here. Okay, I can add 6 here. Okay, they have a control tower that's using a little bit of science, but we have 3 number crunchers, so that's not a problem. That's 3 science an hour, and we are producing 30 in hour. And let's build 1 additional control tower here, close to our smelters. Yeah. Smelters and wood workshops, they are all running on bots. And we already have some of the canola oil, perfect. So we will be making some grease. Oh, and we can definitely use a better recipe here. Yeah, this efficient one with extract. We have enough of that. So the scrap metal production should rise sharply. We'll see. Funny thing is that I just noticed we don't have any gear workshops. We have a gatherer's flags, grease factories, and that's it. Because I was looking at this and where are my gears? Why don't we have any gears? And I'm looking around and it looks like I don't have any gear workshops. So the only ones that existed were on this location where we flattened it. So we are out of gear workshops right now. Okay, let's add another engine here then. I know we have a big gas power plant and I'm building engines. It doesn't matter right now. We have plenty of logs. So, gear workshops. Let's build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we can fit. We can fit 7, so we will have 7. Bloody hell. Oh, some of our bots already have some grease. That's great. So working speed is at 170% and movement speed is plus 80%. That's amazing. Yeah, that will help a lot. So we definitely should be making a lot of grease. Let's swap the grease production to bots to make sure that they are working throughout the night, and the same for the oil presses. I even switched some of the gear workshops to bots because we have still 4 unemployed. Oh, this... yeah, I removed that. This died out completely. So our new farms should take care of that. Hopefully we will have enough corn. We will see about that. So all of this can be removed now. And maybe we should slowly start working on that new farm here. So I'm going to do the same design as we've done here. Yeah, this is not built on the drainage, but that's fine. So what we need to do is to move this tubeway elsewhere. Yeah, temporary tubeway needs to be moved again. But it's fine, that's to be expected. We can do everything at the same time, so slowly, incrementally, we will make it right. So this will be a new line, then the old one will get removed. This storage tank for water will be emptied. It must not be here. And to speed up process, we can even connect to this new tubeway system, of course. We are missing still some metal blocks, but that's fine. This is a tubeway here that we should connect later. We don't. This is the closest station that we can connect to, I guess. Yeah, but I need to cross this road. That's fine. Let's remove the road. And we will go about it for now. The metal production is rising. That's fine. Maybe we can even add the third smelter here. Yeah, I think we should. We can start at least removing some of these roads and start filling it up with terrain blocks. This storage, bye-bye. And from here, yeah, let's start filling it up. We don't need to wait until the new tubeway line is built. We can do what we can do right now. And the farm is 23 by 23, if I remember that correctly, right? Yeah, 23, okay. Okay, they're really taking their time to building a new line, but that's because they're spending all the metal blocks on building the tubeways here we plant in the station. So I prioritize the new line. And let's help them a little bit. Let's remove the old connection. I know I disconnected our pumps now. That's fine. They will survive these few hours or maybe days. We can recycle all of this scrap here. And they will have enough resources to build it. You see, half of it is already built. So soon the connection will be established again. They didn't even left their workplaces because they are stranded up there. And the connection was re-established by the evening. Perfect. No problem at all. This farm, let's remove it. It's not needed here anymore. Yeah, let's remove this road. And continue building our new farmland. Okay, so see, this is 11. Okay. 18. So that's 19, 20, 21, 22. We will need to go even further than we have our temporary line, but that's fine. And that was a rhyme. Okay, but at least we will be able to start farming here. So the irrigation is how far from the edge? Okay, 12 blocks is in the middle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here should be the middle. So this is 10 blocks now, and from here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is correct. So after this is all filled up with terrain blocks, we should definitely, yeah, remove that district. Why are you going there? Stupid idiots. I wish they removed this thing when they are just switching the districts without any reason. It shouldn't be there. I don't know why they are switching the districts like this. They shouldn't be until player sends them there. Or they set up an automated, you know, migration. But not on their own. Anyways, let's fill this up with terrain blocks. And let's start a new farm. We definitely need more canola seeds. And we will want that cassavas because we removed the farm from here. Nothing to do in range. Who's that? Ah, farmhouse. Bye-bye. I missed that one before. I never put a station back down here again. Okay, never mind. Let's build it. Let's fix it. And my power keeps going out. There's a storm going on around. But not where I live. And it wasn't raining for a very long time, so I'm hoping for some decent rain. But please, let's keep my power going. We have a plenty of dirt. We have a storage here. Let's build a path from this side. And maybe even a temporary station here. For the future constructions. This should definitely help. With the logistics. And I see this is being enclosed very soon. So let's put down the platforms. And we will build at least a discharge for now. And this is the edge of the district. So I think I will have more stations back here for the farms. We can have a path on these platforms here that are as the working as a drainage. And there is already tubeway hidden under. And this edge is only 1, 2, 3 blocks wide. So we can do this. That's the district border. Yes. And we can have added a station here. But this farm have a closer connection there. Maybe I will turn around the pad or whatever. But here. Here we can keep this path running, I think. Let's use that road. We'll remove this road. So station can be like this, I guess. Or maybe like this even. Let's have a station like this. Okay. Okay, let's prioritize station and that tubeway. And here it is still not connected, but we no longer need these stairs and the path because we have all these stations connected to the grid. So we can just get rid of that and connect it together. Yeah, here. So only this path will remain. It's still quite far away from the station. Maybe I can have another station, let's say, like here, and then path like this. Oh yeah, and we have a new farmland. Let's use these roads. And the old ones, that these are anyways the old, very long paths. Let's remove them. Oh, this is not properly aligned. I hate that. Yeah, because I have a path here with the farms. That's here. But the alignment is here. I don't like it. Hopefully I will build a lot of buildings that I will not see it. That would be best. Maybe I should have built the stations differently. Yeah, let's build it like this. Okay, we can already add a farmhouse here, but before I plant any crops, what I need to do is again to plan all of these platforms. So that's 2 blocks from side and 2 blocks from here. That should be our starter, I think. Yes, okay. We don't need to build this right away. I just need it to be planned. This is right on top of that farmhouse. Okay, I need to build it elsewhere. But not a big deal. I can put farm like this. Okay, just make sure this is all correct. It seems like it is. Okay, as I don't want them to spend metal building that. So here we can plant canola. Let's make one big field, or let's do a few smaller fields. Canola, corn, cassavas, yes. Cassavas and kohlrabis, why not? And we can have additional farm close to this station. And even we can have farm here to help with the corn in the first farm. Okay, this part can be removed as the job was done there. Alright, another lovely farmland. And this part can be removed too. Everything was built here. Lovely. Perfect, so food is secured. We should have more canola and canola oil for the grease, because we are not really using it for anything else, and we are again growing more cassavas. Now, let them spend all the metal blocks on the rest, like these metal platforms. So let's check. Yeah, we are at 0 scrap metal. So I may add that one mine that we destroyed back again. And let's do it right now. So let's open the console and ruins. Underground ruins, yeah, let's add them right here where we already have one mine. It's maybe not the final location, but we can have it here. I will decide later where to put them. But we definitely need this. Another mine. 300 treated planks. Bloody hell, we have only 125. Do we have pine resin? Yes, we do. We have 2 wood workshops, but I guess we can use another one. And we can use more haulers, I think. We have 27 unemployed beavers. Not the bots, but just the beavers. So let's add 2 more hauling posts. The new mine construction is going well, but we need way more gears and treated planks. So we need to wait for that. What you are missing? Extract? Oh, we are out of extract. Okay. Let's slow down. The new centrifuge, or even better, let's make bots work in a centrifuge and then add a new one. How much power does it need? 200. Let's build additional 2 centrifuges here. Add a new station close by. Yeah, that's close enough. And we need, of course, power. So let's prioritize all of that. And let's start working on it. Where do I have a storage for extract? All the way there. Okay, let's build a new one here then. Because we need extract for the mines and for making the grease too. Yeah. That's where we are spending most of it, I guess. Okay, let's pause the mine construction. You know what? Even cancel it completely. Recycle all those resources because we need them elsewhere. We need to build the centrifuges and that engine. So let's spend it there. Okay. Additional centrifuge build. Now the other one. We are waiting for more metal blocks. Okay. 2 new centrifuges running. Hopefully we will have enough bad water to feed them. If not, I will need to find a way how to add more pumps here. Maybe somewhere here at the end we can build a pumping station. But I will be dealing only with that when we will be building this actual district here. Power plant district. And heavy industry maybe. Alright, extract is back on the menu, boys, then. Yep. Productivity is going up with the mine, that's good. We have 200 treated planks stored. I should add another storage for that. We have plenty of storages here for scrap metal, so let's repurpose some of them for treated planks. And nothing else really. Yeah. And I think we can add a few more charging stations here. Okay, and we are finally stockpiling some iron or metal blocks because we stopped building here as all these platforms were done. But that's far from over. Let's keep this as a drainage here. Possibly a tubeway connection, but mostly drainage. And we will go and start building a new level here for the farm. Because we don't need to build this new level. That's for the later, but we can definitely use another farmland. If not right now, then very soon. And as they will go, they can start filling it up with terrain blocks again. And maybe I should build a better connection. I kinda forgot about that, but these farms are connected only through these terrible stairs up. We have this tubeway here in the middle, so maybe I can sacrifice a little bit of these crops here and build a station directly here in the middle, in between those 2 farms. And that should be connecting quite nicely. We can remove then this road here. I will not be extending it that way. Let's grow more crops here. And instead we will stop planting in this area. We will build path here, and then we will remove this path and the stairs. And the station will be here in the middle, like this. Like that. So we just need to remove these 2 crops. That's a solid plan, I think. I just don't have a tubeway up here yet, but that shouldn't be a big issue. The issue is that I have this road right through those farms down there. Maybe I should get rid of it. We have a station all the way on the other side. I don't think we really need this path. Yeah, they are using it now for construction, but otherwise, we can just do this. Get rid of it. Get rid of this. And this. And that would mean that through here, I can remove the platform, disconnect the tubeway for a second, and build a vertical one to get up here and connect here. And let's remove these crops, like now, quickly. Prioritize building that tubeway, and we can build the stations up there. Station up there. Yep, like this. Station. Perfect, and this will be our new path. Yeah, very efficient. Just one station for 2 farms. That will be working very well. Okay, the tubeway connection was built. Now we just need to wait for the station to be finished. And then I can get rid of this path and the ugly stairs. And I think we need additional wood workshop. It's taking forever to craft any treated planks. Let's have it here. I'm just throwing the buildings all over the place. That's okay. They are all temporary. So I'm not going to put too much thought into it. And look at this. We have this tubeway new station working. So, as I said, let's remove this path. And these ugly stairs here. Nice. And instead, we can grow more... What's this? Soybeans. Let's grow more soybeans. And we are not even processing soybeans, but let's grow more of them. I should fix that. I don't think we really are processing soybeans. I see only these 2 fermenters, and they are used for cassavas. We don't even have a storage for soybeans. I don't really want to start building there yet. I just want some quick fix. Or maybe don't. Yeah, we have enough food. Let's keep it as it is. I will add storages and all the stuff later. I need to plan where we will have storages, where we will have a production here. And I don't want to do it right now. Anyways, we are constructing this, so that's eating all of our metal blocks. And even gears are not going that high. And you are out of power? Why? Oh, you need to be prioritized by haulers, otherwise you can wait for the log delivery for quite a long time. Let's add another haulers. Yeah, the same problem here. Prioritizing engines is kinda always a good idea. See, these are not prioritized, so they didn't got any resupplying. At least not in time. They would be resupplied in a time, but why wait? And we are using a lot of gears. For what we are using a lot of gears? Oh, for the making pots. So you want to tell me that all of these gear workshops are not enough? And they don't have a storage close by, so that may be another problem. Let's build them one here. It's not really that close, but closer than nothing. I don't really want to prioritize every building with the haulers. That's not a good idea. Because if you prioritize every building, then no buildings are prioritized, right? And we finally ran out of pine resin. Where we are even gathering that? Down here? Yeah, this is very small forest for the pine resin. Where is the tapper shack even? Ah, here. Okay. Let's plant a few more pine trees around here where we can. And I may repurpose part of this forest, so I don't really want to demolish them, but let's pause the workplace, and I'm going to add a few more storages for the logs. So they will start chopping down more trees. And I can pause. Wish I could just select all of them. I want to pause the foresters up here. Ah, screw that. Too much work. If they will not chop down plenty of these trees, I will just demolish them and we'll plant more pine trees. Just for the pine resin. Oh, I never selected blocks. I thought that I did. Never mind. Thanks to the copy settings, it's a quick fix. Not like in the olden days, where I needed to click every single of them and change it, or do it this way. With holding a tab down, you can now copy the settings. Very convenient. Anyways, I think this will be the end for today. We are doing really great. We need to improve some resource production, like, yeah, metal blocks are still struggling, but we are using a lot of them. So I think I will be building a bigger stockpile next time, and we keep running out of fuel. Yeah, these are not prioritized, that's why. Okay, that will be fixed. We need more pine resin. We need to build that second damn it, second mine. And I was thinking about the farms for more cassavas, but that will be up here. So that will be done next, and we are running out of the bad water, so I will need to build that pumping station much sooner. Or maybe I will just remove some of these wheels, since we are not really using them right now, and rather add pumps here. Because I don't really want to be working on 2 districts at the same time. But we will get to it. But anyways, that will be all for today. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you are enjoying building our future Hive city, and properly planned at least this time. I don't know how well all the buildings will fit here, but I will do my best. And the gaps I can always fill with some decorations and well-being buildings. So that will be all. Thank you again. Push that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.